Hello all. Well, yeah, my last video I got in some bags for some video games that I bought off of this place on eBay called String LLC. Now, normally when you buy something, like if you buy an 8x10 frame, if it's an 8x10 picture, or if you buy Silver Age comic book, you buy a Silver Age comic book bag, or if you buy, you know, uh, you know, a ticket size thing, you get a ticket size holder. Well, I bought the bags. They were 5x7 bags because I measured the thing because I had uh, these other bags that were four and something that I bought from them before. So I bought the next size up because I had other Atari and they were too small, and I figured if I bought the bigger size they fit the bigger. And so I measured and I said, okay, the Atari booklets were 5x7, so I was like, okay, these should fit perfectly. So I go and buy the 5x7s. No, they don't fit. Hair's short. They're 5x7 bags. So I notify them. They go, oh, return them. So I go to print out the shipping label for them. Now I paid $21.19 for these 5 packs, 500 bags. Because I got a crap load of Atari manuals. Well, I go to print out the label, and they're charging me $7, almost seven and a half, between $7.50 and $8. So 1/3, they're charging me 1/3 is going to come off of my refund. I'm like hell. So I cancel. I'm like, I might as well keep the goddamn bags. I'm going to leave 1/3 of the cost back. And I'm like hell. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I might as well keep it and use the bags for maybe smaller comics or whatever, digest size or whatever. I'll give them negative. I'm just going to give them negative feedback on eBay. Why should I pay? They put down 5x7. We should order next size up. The next size up is 6x9 bags. Why do I want an inch bigger and 2 inches higher? I mean, in fact, an inch bigger makes it bigger than the freaking box. I'm like, yo, it's like ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, because the instructions like on the game is like that makes the like actually 6x9 is taller than the box of an Atari game. I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with eBay either because when I closed the case, I even told the eBay, I said, I'm just going to freaking tell them my channel and just say, listen, they're terrible. I don't care if I don't have thousands of subscribers. I figure, let the subscribers I have know that this guy here is ripping people off. If that's what he does to people and charges them that kind of money to return. I mean, if you have a 5x7 bag, it should fit a 5x7 booklet. Oh, you need a bigger bag. Now, common sense is, well, common sense anymore is out the window because, like I said, if you buy an 8x7 frame, it fits an 8x7 picture. If you buy a Silver Age bag, it fits a Silver Age comic book. Why is it that I bought a 5x7 bunch of these bags and they don't fit a 5x7 booklet? Oh. Because that's exactly what size bags I bought. I bought 5x7 bags. But they don't fit 5x7 instruction manuals. Does that make sense, people? I bought 500 5x7 instruction manual bags. And they don't fit 5x7 instruction manuals. Because believe it or not, those bags are the same size bags I have. Because I actually put them up to the other bags I bought from them that hold the thinner Atari manuals, and they're pretty much the same size. I actually think all he did was send me the same goddamn ones I had from him earlier. Oh. I actually took them off my preferred buyer and deleted them. I'm like, because I got a ton of manuals I have to bag, and I actually got a bunch of manuals that I have outside. So I'm like, I wasn't gonna bag those manuals outside, but I think now since I have all these crap manuals, all these crap bags, then I might as well just do that now. I got stuck eating the money. I hate that. I don't have freaking money to be wasting on stuff like this. It's annoying. It is. I still wish they would make cartridge holders for the bigger, taller games, like for the M Network and the iMagic games. There's enough of them out there that they should make them, and especially the double ender cartridges. They should make a couple of them for them. Hell, I'm surprised somebody just super glued two together. I think maybe that's what I'll do one day. I'll see if I can get two of my thing and just hot glue gun two of my. See if I can get two of my cartridge things, just hot glue gun two of my things together. See if they can get two of my. What the hell? Two of my cases together that hold, two of my single ones together, and see if I can make it a double, and see if it'll hold one of those double enders. I'm because when I found out that they didn't fit, I was like, just shook my head. Because I went downstairs, I checked Raft Rider, it worked. I had to clean it because it didn't work at first. Most of the games I get, they all say they work, and then I stick them in my Atari, and it's like, no. So then I get the good old pin cleaner out and the Q-tips, and I'm like, like that real fast. And you gotta see how black the Q-tips get. I mean, it's like ridiculous. And I'll go through 2 or 3 Q-tips, and it's like, after a while, they go black, then gray, then it's like clean. Then I'll put them in, and boom, beautiful. And then I'll play like champs. And it's like, I just sit there and it's like, okay. But I get disgusted very easily anymore because it's like, I have so much stuff to do. And with the kids here, when can I get it done? It just like Keegan will be home in an hour, and then I gotta go pick up my daughter at the school. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for supper because my wife's working till 7 o'clock. Gotta pick up my mother-in-law because today she's at the senior center. In fact, I gotta give her a call. I gotta deal with this guy's garbage. And then I gotta go downstairs. I gotta leave him negative feedback. And then I already know. That's another thing too. I leave him negative feedback. Of course, he didn't leave me positive feedback. So then that leaves a loose hanging over my head. Which, all I need to do is leave him positive. I mean, once I pay him, that's it. Everything's on him. But see, I hate these guys that don't leave it once you pay them. Because that's all it's on me. It's like, once I buy something from him, that's it. Everything is on him. Just like March 11th, I bought 5 miniatures off of a guy. And it is now, what's today, the 5th, 4th, whatever. The guy still hasn't mailed them out. The guy hasn't even finished printing them. Now, last week I bought another bunch of miniatures off of another guy, and he's mailed them out already. He's printed them and mailed them out, so I should get them soon. Uh, Now, this just goes to show you the difference between people. Now, I've even sent this guy, and the guy got nasty with me. I feel like saying to him, you know, buddy, I go, if you have stuff up for sale on eBay, you should actually have it where it's done and then it's in stock. Not where you have to sit there and wait for it to be made. Because I noticed this now that his time to ship now is even further and further and further. Like he has now my stuff. He says I won't get it until the end of this month, and he has stuff now that if you buy it from him, like he has like delivery times now in June, and I'm like I feel sorry for people that buy, and his rating is going down, 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 and I'm like he deserves it. You know, I took business classes, and when I worked up at WIA, I used to argue with the people as a shipping supervisor. I used to sit there and say, "Why are you guys scheduling stuff to be shipped when it's in production?" I used to argue with them. "No, you just do it," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to." And they would just say, "Shut up, Joe. Schedule the truck." In fact, the one time when they had me cancel an order 5 times in a day because the production line went down. Made me look like a total ass. Sorry for the language, but it did. And I would sit there and I'd be like, everything that the books and education tells you're not supposed to do, they had me doing. And I would sit there and be like, where do these people get their, where is the common sense? Where's their education? You know, common sense tells you don't schedule a truck for stuff that's not even made yet. But hey, more power to them. Because you can't, you know, there's unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen stuff that you cannot control. It's like, are they God? Can you control the weather? No. But that's why common sense is, if you mark something down that it's 5x7, it should fit 5x7. Or if you're selling it, say what it fits. Say this does not fit 5x7. Because I bought it because I thought it's 5x7. Because if it's like when you buy an 8x10 frame, it fits an 8x10. Just like if you buy a Silver Age comic book bag, it fits a Silver Age comic book. Same thing with a trading card. A trading card fits a trading card. You know, I can't, you know, where's the common sense with that is that. Then the guy's telling me that I didn't have common sense when I bought the bag. That's the kicker that I got a little bit pissed off about. And then he was going to charge me 1/3 the cost for me to send it back to him. That I was like, I'll eat the goddamn cost, and I'll eat the cost. And it's like, you know, screw you, buddy. I'm not giving you 1/3 my money just to get you get the stuff back to resell to somebody else, and I lose. You know, no. I'll repurpose those bags for something else. And I'll never buy from you again. I'll make sure that other people don't buy from you again either. I don't have common sense. You write a 5x7, I'll give you 5, and I'll give you 7 slaps upside the head. I can't believe that crap. Yeah, it did. It really bothered me. And then buy this next size up. Maybe you should tell the guy who makes the bags, hey, if I have them at 5x7, they should fit a 5x7 item. That's how it should be. That's That's the problem with this stuff. They get crap from overseas that is made shoddy, and yet they still push it out. Because the funny thing is, I put this bag up with another set of bags I bought from somebody else too. I swear to God, they're the same size as a different size bag I bought from somebody else. Because I got stacks of goddamn bags over downstairs that are like, and the ones that this guy says are 5x7 are the same size as the 4 something of somebody else's, and they're the same size as the 4 something I bought from him. Because I bought the size smaller from him earlier this year, and I swear to God, they're the same size as these 5x7s. That's why I'm no longer buying from him. And the guy who I bought last year, the year before from, no longer has the Atari stuff up. And I was like, damn it to hell. Because his bags were perfect. Spot on. His sizes matched. If he said it was for Atari stuff, it was for Atari stuff. His fit perfect. I guess he wasn't selling enough. He still does have bags for the N64 stuff, but I'm like, I don't need N64 stuff. But that's what I've been going through since my video. I think my video is still loading up. I don't care if the guy gets back to me and says he ships them for free. Once my mind is made up, my mind is made up. I'm done, because I'm just tired of dealing and getting aggravated. I have a stomach condition. My back's a mess. I'm tired of being in pain and getting aggravated. It's just like, yeah, I'm on 3 different blood pressure medications. I just don't need to be. One day my wife's gonna come on and go on Facebook. My husband died of a heart attack or a stroke, and that's the end of it. I'm like, common sense is common sense, but as we all know, that does not flow anymore in this world. After all, the Oscars, the Grammys, you see common sense is out the window half the time anymore. But I just had to vent, so I figured, hey, make a video about this and let you guys know how this is on eBay. I just couldn't believe it. And eBay actually was like, how can you charge somebody 1/3 the cost of what somebody is to ship it back? Crazy. Thank you very much, and as always, thank you for viewing and subscribing.